Hello and welcome to another Thursday Thought. I'm the Reverend Gary Simmons here at St George's Church in Glasgow in Tamworth. And just to say, if you've been tuning into these over recent weeks for the Thursday Thought, next week will be slightly different. It's Holy Week, part of the Christian calendar, as we embrace Good Friday and Easter Sunday. And so through Holy Week from Monday through to Saturday, there'll be a short different post each day, and they will appear as they come up. Today, I want us to think about the idea of serving. It was Prince Harry recently, maybe not in quite the best frame of mind, said, "Service is universal. You can serve anywhere, wherever you are." And we would agree with that, and I would agree with that. Serving. This week, Tuesday, we had the day of reflection of a year after lockdown began and people began dying in so many numbers from the COVID virus. So that day, this week, this year, has been a time of remembering, of grieving, of holding people in our hearts whom we have loved. And that's really important. And one of the other things that has stood out that is positive in the midst of so much pain and tragedy has been people serving up and down this nation. Those who are paid, so many who are unpaid. Nurses and emergency staff and care home workers who've gone above and beyond the call of their normal duties. Some of whom have given their lives in that cause. Serving right at the heart of their vocation. And we give thanks for them and continue to give thanks for them. For teachers who have gone the extra mile, serving at school, doing so much online. So many acts of service, paid and unpaid. And one of the things that has really struck me is, of course, that so much of it is unseen. Just in these last couple of weeks, when I've been out on a run or a long walk, I've seen a number of volunteers just collecting litter from around Tamworth. I'm sure they're not being paid for it. It's unseen, but they're serving in such a simple and practical way. And as I've said, there's been so many acts of service throughout this year. Maybe you've been on the receiving end of that. Maybe you've been able to serve in a simple and humble way. And let's keep doing it. The coming week, as I've said, is Holy Week. Within that, there is one episode that Christians reflect on, particularly on Maundy Thursday, where Jesus washes the disciples' feet. And he says, "I am among you as one who serves." We certainly don't have to be a Christian to serve. But the heart of service was at the heart of our Lord, the Jesus I seek to follow. And he says to me, and perhaps to you, look around you each and every day. How can you serve? Who can you serve? I came across this quote from Martin Luther King about service that one of my colleagues brought for one of our reflections this week. It goes like this. If it falls to your lot to be a street sweeper, sweep streets like Michelangelo painted pictures, like Shakespeare wrote poetry, like Beethoven composed music. Sweep streets so well that all the host of heaven and earth will have to pause and say, Here lived a great sweeper who swept his job well. So today, this week, where you are, where I am, may we be inspired by Christ, by those words of Martin Luther King, by the example of many up and down this land, and seek to serve someone where we are.